Have you ever accidentally stepped near an angry rattlesnake while on a hike? I have, and I can tell you that the brain and body's reflexive response is powerful. You feel this jolt of adrenaline, a pulse of fear, and an intense desire to get away. Our brain is designed to keep us safe, so it's got these built-in mechanisms to help us remember dangers on a subconscious level. It pairs something that is dangerous like a rattlesnake with the fight, flight, freeze reaction, which is that surge of adrenaline and fear. This is an instinctual response that it keeps us alive in the face of real threats. But sometimes when we're exposed to extreme fear or trauma, our brain pairs something that is actually safe with that danger reaction, and these are called triggers. The psychological terms for triggers is paired association, meaning that a neutral stimulus gets linked with physiological reaction like fight, flight, freeze response. I've worked with clients who are triggered by radiators, grasshoppers, backpacks, and loud chewing noises. But the most common type of triggers is when people have an intense anxiety reaction to thinking about or talking about something frightening, like past trauma or assault. Unfortunately, because anxiety is uncomfortable, the most common response to triggers is to avoid them. But every time we avoid something that is safe and survive, our brain thinks, let's do that again, and it actually increases our anxiety around that stimulus. Avoidance increases anxiety, and avoidance can take many forms, like staying at home, using substances, and endless distraction, or using blame or anger to escape that discomfort. But regardless of the type of avoidance, the result is always the same. Avoidance grows anxiety. However, you don't have to be trapped in cycles of fear and avoidance for the rest of your life. You can actually rewire your brain to no longer have the anxiety response around triggers. Facing triggers in a safe way can unpair that danger response. So every time you face a trigger and you sit with it for a minute and you breathe through it, every time you do that and survive, which you will, your brain learns, ooh, that was safe, let's do that again. And it decreases your reaction around that trigger. Your brain literally unpairs the stimulus from the anxiety response. You untrigger the trigger. Now, facing triggers can look like talking about them in therapy, writing about them, or just sitting with something that scares you. When you feel the fear and do it anyway, you can literally rewire your brain to have different reaction to thoughts and situations that previously scared you. How cool is that? This video is a super condensed form of my longer explanation of how paired association work and a 7-step process to rewire your brain so that it doesn't get triggered by safe stuff. So if you want to see the whole thing, check out the link below. And this is all part of my course on Udemy.com or Rewiring the Anxious Brain. So if you want an in-depth look at how to overcome anxiety, check that out. Now please share this video because you never know who might need this. Thanks for watching and take care.